Hello, I'm High Heel Knight. Welcome to my channel. This is my miniature review of Captive State. The movie is about an alien invasion that took place in the not too distant future. And in order for humanity to survive, we as a whole surrendered. All the governments came under the leadership of what was now we're calling the legislators. That's what we're calling the aliens. Basically, the aliens give instructions to the governments and the government officials. They give instructions to the police departments and so on and so forth. So on the one hand, what seems like an oppressive regime is actually somehow been prosperous for much of humanity. But of course, being humanity, there is a sector that still wants to fight back because they know that the aliens are actually slowly but surely draining all of Earth's resources and materials and will one day either annihilate us or abandon us and leave us for dead in despair one way or the other. So we pick up 9 years after first contact, and we have a young man named Gabriel. His family was part of resistance fighters, and now he's just off on his own, and he's a small cog in the overall resistance / terrorist. And he has to get certain items to another person, and then that person gets an item to another person, another person. The long-term, the plan is to infiltrate this World Unity Festival. It's a big festival in the city of Chicago, and some of the alien representatives and some of the human representatives are going to have a meeting together, and they want to infiltrate it and do essentially a assassination attempt. So that's the movie sort of in a nutshell. Oh, and John Goodman is in the movie. He plays a Chicago investigator trying to uncover the terrorist cell and capture them all. So one of the things I liked about this movie is definitely John Goodman. As far as I'm concerned, that man is worth the price of admission no matter what movie he's in. How he has not been nominated for an Oscar, I do not understand. He's won an Emmy Award, but why hasn't he gotten recognition for his movie? I don't know, especially after what he did with 10 Cloverfield Lane. But yeah, he is fantastic as usual. And this movie, even though it's about an alien invasion, it's really a spy thriller. So I thought it was pretty clever that they disguised a spy thriller as an alien invasion movie. So that was pretty cool overall. And the movie is definitely suspenseful. It definitely grabs your attention and doesn't let go. You're always wondering what's going to happen next. You're always wondering what's this, what's that. Which, on the one hand, is wonderful for suspense and keeping your attention. But on the other hand, I was so frustrated with this movie. Now, I'm not saying I didn't like the movie. I just didn't enjoy it because I was under so many frustrations. Basically, this movie is like a lot of movies where they're more interested in the premise than the world building, like The Purge. The Purge says, like, well, on one night of the year for 12 hours, we all run around killing each other and beating each other and destroying each other. But the other 364 days a year, there's economic prosperity and almost no crime and virtually low unemployment. Everything is all hunky-dory. Just that one night, it's like, well, how does that work? So in this movie, Captive State, it's like the Unity Festival. It's not like a dictatorship where they're forcing people to go into the event. It's a big stadium sold out event. People are going there willingly. People are cheering willingly. People are like, yeah, there are, they control us, but we're having a good time. Seriously, this is a party going on. So how does this really work for that side? There's even a scene, and this isn't a spoiler because it's in the trailers, but there's a scene where Gabriel, he sees these giant battle mechs, like the Jaegers from Pacific Rim, and I guess they're decommissioned because they're just standing there, but I'm thinking, wait, this world has giant battle mechs? You're just going to show us giant battle mechs, not do anything with that? And the aliens themselves, that's really unclear because they seem to have special telekinetic powers, but at the same time, they also use body armor, even though they also can make spikes out of their bodies. So it's like, so yeah, I was really frustrated about how this world works. But like I said, it was more interested in the spy thriller and the crazy Rube Goldberg version of getting information. Like, you gotta get this piece, and you gotta get that piece, and you gotta turn the car, and you gotta signal the dog, and you gotta do it with the bird, and you gotta get that item, and then pass that on. It was like, it's like all this nonsense just to get a little information around. So it was pretty weird. So I recommend the movie if you're into spy thrillers And I definitely recommend the movie if you just want to see something unique. But it's not something I would say rush out to theaters to see. I say, maybe wait for streaming, maybe wait for cable, or if you've seen all the other movies, you just want something different, check out Captive State at the theater. But yeah, I don't, it's not that I don't, I don't saying avoid it. I'm just saying, check it out, but, just keep your expectations leveled off. But if you have already seen the movie, I want to know what you thought of the film. So be sure to share whatever comments you like in the comment section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or dislike, share, and subscribe. Once again, I'm High Heel Knight. Thank you for watching, and remember, find inspiration everywhere.